Hello, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one shots, we do mini series, we do long running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Tonight, we are playing the finale to our Through the Breach mini series. All of our sessions so far, all of the fate that we have followed, has led us to this moment, to this encounter where we will finally get to decide if we are embracing fate or if we are fighting against it. Before we jump into it, we do have just a few announcements. The first is that we have two sponsors for tonight's game, HeroForge.com and Epidemic Sound. HeroForge is what we use to make all of our cool tokens typically, and Epidemic Sound is what we use for all of our royalty-free music, which I will start playing right now. Let me know if that's too loud, and I will adjust. But other than that, we also have some exciting news in that we have a website now. It is lostcaravanrpg.com. There's only a little bit of merchandise on there at the moment, but we have a ton more in the works. Whole bunch of really cool nerdy stuff. Go check it out. It also has our stream information, our cast information, as well as a community tab that gets to show off all the cool things that all of the amazing people here in the Lost Caravan do. Whether it's streams or merch shops or podcasts, whatever it is, you can find a whole bunch of them on our website. We also have a YouTube channel, which I constantly forget to plug, but all of our streams end up there. They do disappear off of our Twitch VODs after 3 months, but they will forever live on our YouTube channel. I think it goes back to like when we very first started streaming with Mothership, which for some reason is our very most viewed video ever, even though the editing and the layout is just awful. It's real bad. I did not know what I was doing. Yep, there it is. He called it. Sin, thank you for
I
the
called
gold
it.
coin.
I said it. I said
Sin.
without a doubt, Finn is going to do that.
Yeah.
From beyond the grave.
Thanks, buddy.
Doesn't need the help.
But yeah, every follow, every like, every subscription we get from all of you, it goes a long ways because we literally can't do this without you. So from the bottom of my heart and everyone at the Lost Caravan, we heckin' love ya. All right, we've put it off long enough. We've delayed all we can. I'm gonna pass it on over. Let these lovely people tell you for the last time who they are and who they're playing, and then we'll dive on into it. We'll start right to left. So we're starting with Robin.
I get to go first?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, Ginger Brigade on Twitch and Ginger_Brigade on Twitter. I play Maeve, the Neverborn Doctor, who is probably starting this game completely stunned that her friend is dead in front of her in the dirt.
Yep. We'll go over that in a small recap. But over to Heck.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Hicolot. As per usual tonight, I am playing Margaret Scott, the Scrapper.
Heck yeah. Over to Turk.
Hello, everybody. I am Turk, or Turk, accented the places where my headphones actually stay on my ears, which is nowhere. I'm, of course, playing Thomas Bluefingers Withermore, gunslinger, death marshal, all-around swell guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, he makes other people swell when they bloat because they're dead. I might get that mixed up all the time.
And June McDermott, who unfortunately did not survive the trip into the woods. And Dwayne, who unfortunately did not survive last session, are not with us. That brings us to Jeff.
Hey everyone, I'm Jeff at the Beardo. I am playing Ross, maybe creepy, maybe not creepy, Nelson, magician to the stars. I'm gonna blast some stuff and hope to make the best of it. We'll see.
And of course, I am Andrew, your Fate Master. Is that what they call it this game? I think it's Fate Master.
Yeah.
For the evening and for most games around here. But in the coming weeks, you are going to have a bunch of guest GMs behind the GM's chair because we have a charity event starting on the 16th. We are supporting the Trevor Project. It is an organization that helps dealing with at-risk LGBTQ youth, and they're an amazing program. They have tons of outreach. They're the largest of their kind. If you like what we do, stick around, come hang out. We are doing a ton of giveaways each and every stream from the 16th up to the 26th, ending in one final giveaway, which I can actually talk about now. We have a dice box given to us that we will be giving away along with a couple sets of dice. They are absolutely gorgeous. The dice box is beautiful. You can see all of that when we post them up on our Twitter, and get excited. All right. Some recap. Last session, you all found yourselves in a graveyard, staring at Ross, who was waking up in the center of a sigil. Still a red mark across his neck from where he was strangled to unconsciousness. Thomas having taken up the mantle of a death warden, death marshal, and the rest of you barely having recovered from the onslaught of this city. There was a tense standoff between Thomas and Ross, and then the bell to the church rang, a catalyst to start the summoning. All of you stepped into the graveyard and found yourselves in the middle of it. These creatures started manifesting, of creatures of pain, of pestilence, of hatred. One by one, you took them down until a creature born of corrupt nature, of vines that formed into a person with bones protruding out, skulls, rib bones, arms. It didn't move from the spot it was summoned, but it did its best to bring you in and to make you bleed. Because what the circle needed was blood. Eventually, it had enough. With this creature slain, the runes were cracked, and the rift between this world and the next was weakened. A being manifested itself, swooping in on its massive Nephilim wings, challenging you all, mocking you to try to stop him. You all stood your ground, though in the end you were successful, if just barely. One of you was not. Dwayne Lewis stood in defiance of this being until the bitter end. Now, that was not his fate. Something, this creature, intervened. And if it could change Thomas's fate, maybe it could change yours.
Right.
But that's where we'll pick up. We have already flipped everyone's initiative as you hear the high heels of Lady Justice, the metal rods clinking against the stone as she runs, which is how she sees, because she is otherwise blind. She calls out to the rifleman beside her, who unleash a volley into this creature, who was furious that you stood in the way of whatever his plans were. You have a moment where they are covering you. You can catch your breath, even for just a few seconds. Tend to the most wounded of you. Get back some of your strength. The riflemen look at you, look at your condition. They nod, and charge in, knowing that they aren't going to be walking away from this. You have enough time to quickly patch up the worst bleeding, to set the worst of the broken bones. And then you hear the last of the riflemen drop. This creature, covered in blood, but not his own, and stretches and lets the neck muscles pop, lets the wings fully extend, licks his lips, and then stares at all of you. You know that the assault around the city has already begun. How much you've missed, hard to tell. There are reinforcements, but they are dealing with problems that are not yours. Should we have hero points, you can spend them on a volley of riflemen that will help you out, which you do have a hero point. Or some other form of reinforcements that we might find. Yes.
So before that,
Mhm.
I just want to say, Dwayne, no part of you will go to waste. As I pull from my chest the soul stone that I acquired and suck his soul into it for further use later. I'll make use of you.
Gray area.
A little bit. Of course, that's not the entirety of a person's soul, but it is a person's energy. Whether or not it's the person is debatable. Of course, it's blasphemy to even, research that, so no one should ever know the answer. But
Could you have just taken that from his arm? The mechanical arm?
No, I need his soul. That's what is that's the power of things here. You would know if you had magic.
You
I think-
really haven't
There-
caught on yet, have you, Ross?
Hmm.
You think that thing cares? You think that thing that nearly killed us cares? Also, I would like to know how far those platoon guys are from us that died.
they are not technically creatures that
Are they minion rank at least?
They do not technically exist for the effective abilities.
Gotcha.
They just bought you a round of healing.
Perfect.
So,
Is Dwayne's arm like busted and broken into pieces?
oh yeah, I think that was the
Okay.
first major injury that he sustained.
So I'm going to take one of the gears, like about a little bigger than a silver dollar, and that's my grimoire for the one spell that I have learned.
All right.
Awesome.
Well,
See? No part of you is going to waste then.
It's
We're
Maeve
using
has-
every
Maeve
part
has
of you.
Maeve has a clenched fist and is just trying to hold back from slapping you. And like you make sense, but at the same time, he was your fucking friend. God damn it, man.
Work associate.
fortunately or unfortunately, I suppose, for all of you, there is a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Oops. There we go. Well, at the very top of initiative is the Nephilim.
Of course.
Of course it is.
Yeah, with a 15, the closest of you was Ross with a 12.
yeah. Not a high bar.
Mm,
This is a big ass guy. Like, does he have reach on us right now where we're at?
no.
Okay, thank
He's
God.
about 10 from you.
So we have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
You saying there's a chance?
First thing he's gonna do is use some magic.
Magic, you say? Well, that should be no problem. We have Dwayne to. Oh, fuck.
Oh
Yeah,
no, we're gonna
yeah.
lose HP so much faster.
Our shield, our magic shield is gone now too. God
Not
damn.
only that, but the Nephilim now gets to use its triggers.
Oh, it does. It gets its
Oh,
suits.
we're gonna die
Shit.
so fast.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
So here's me begging and pleading to the stream. Hey guys, give us hero points, please. Please. Please.
Yeah, they'll need it.
Help.
We'll be fine.
Alright, I think, because I don't remember who had which debuffs, we're going to say that those did expire.
Ooh.
And we're going to start over new.
Oh.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
Dido, I love you.
That's better.
Aw, thanks, buddy. Where the heck are your spells, my guy?
No, he doesn't
Oh
have them anymore.
no, he
doesn't
lost
have them. It's fine.
them.
He
I guess
lost
he
them.
just doesn't have any.
Welcome
just
to
so in-
Oh,
this is my
no.
long-term plan. I snuck all the way across country, got into Hoop's computer, and deleted
Mm-hmm.
It's
the
just
spells.
the Nephilim's so intimidated by Lady Justice, he doesn't have any spells anymore. It's fine. Fine.
I mean, who wouldn't be intimidated by Lay Justice?
I'm frightened,
There
so
we
you know
go.
that's fine.
Oh.
Damn.
Ooh.
I don't like it when he says that.
Why does he always have to do this?
I know.
The noises. And then it's the silence. It's the noises that the silence.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've already
Yeah.
I've
It's-
already gone through 2 Locust campaigns with Hoop. Like this is already like
you know
I'm
what's
just
happening.
So
He goes,
used to it at this
ooh, like
point.
he reads like one part that goes ooh, and then keeps reading on.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, Margaret,
Oh hi.
we're gonna rig up that malfortune cast on you.
Oh boy.
What is your... Is that not resisted by something? It is not resisted by anything.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Not fair.
nice.
resisted by your get fucked skill.
You use brawling to attack, right?
No, I use martial arts.
Martial arts, that's what I meant. So we're gonna use malfortune on your martial arts.
Great.
That is
That shows.
a 20 something.
Jesus.
It passes the target number of 8 by quite a
Uh-huh.
bit,
Huh?
which means that for the next hour, whenever you fail a martial arts skill challenge by 1 margin or more, you suffer 3 irreducible damage.
Cool. Yeah. Cool.
That's-
Cool.
So let me ask you this, Hoop. Is that a
Cool.
condition?
No.
Damn it.
I remember that it was.
I was
the
gonna
last
try and
time we
take
had
it for you, but I can't.
Die.
It's not a condition.
Yeah.
So you failed at getting the
Oh.
condition.
Danger.
I did.
I have another spell.
It's a spell though, right?
It is a spell, yep.
Okay. So I learned how to counterspell from Dwayne. I might be able to fix that.
And
I learned it by watching you.
it's actually going to cast a spell on itself. It's going to cast a desiccation on itself. Which is 12 of crows, which is plenty. The area around it seems to just wither and die away. And it's going to move its 5 closer to you, so it is now 5 away. That brings us down to Ross.
Okay. All right, let's just do this. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Elemental Engulf on. How far? It's 5 away. You said
5
right?
away. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do Elemental Engulf on it. Um,
We're out of its
what do I?
splash zone, right?
I always forget
You
how
are.
my spells work.
Okay.
Don't put on your black blood ponchos.
I don't have to anymore. That's why I was asking if we're close enough.
Okay, I have -3. So Elemental Engulf is 9, so it becomes. Oh no, so the TN's 7, so it becomes 4. I'm gonna do 2 fire, which brings it to 10. I'm gonna bump the damage by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 18. I have 9.
So you need a 9. Do you need a specific
I
suit?
need an 11.
You need 11. That's an 11 of tomes.
Nice.
Perfect. I
Hell
will
yeah.
take that. Um. Okay, so that hits
Mhm.
for +2 burning.
So what's your total?
My total is 20
And it's against defense or willpower?
willpower.
Willpower. So that is a -1 twist to the damage.
Okay,
Do you have any positive twists?
not using it yet.
Okay. That's a black joker. It does nothing.
Does the burning still go off though?
No. All right.
Sorry. Is the red joker still in here?
We.
It's odds.
All right, let's try that again. So I'm gonna do same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay. That's a 2 of rams.
I'm gonna replace that with an 11.
Okay.
So same thing, 20.
Because of Lady Justice's aura, you can choose an ally and they can draw a card. Whenever you would
Margaret.
discard a card by cheating or otherwise, you can choose another character and they get to draw a card.
I'm gonna choose Margaret.
Margaret, you get to draw a card.
Oh boy. Thank you. Oh. I'm a simple person.
I know.
I see card, I go, ooh.
Neuron activation.
It's that little hit of serotonin, baby. It's just like
so-
opening boxes.
What did you cheat?
It becomes a 20 total
20.
on
Yeah.
willpower again.
So it's a negative twist, which is the same either way. It's either a 7 of crows, or sorry, a 7 of masks or a 7 of tomes. So it's moderate.
So 7 atomes
I'm
is
sorry.
what I'm gonna take.
He's hard to wound 1. That's a double negative twist, which means it is a 1 of crows. So it's minor.
All right. So 3 damage,
Reduced down to 2.
and that's good to know. So burning 2.
Alright, burning 2. So I believe burning, just at the end of its turn, it takes the full burning damage and then it goes away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, one more thing.
Mhm.
All characters within 1 yard of the target must succeed on a TN10 centering or get blinded.
Oh no.
Including the target.
Yep.
And what radius?
1
1.
yard.
So that's only him. That's 10 of tomes, so a total of 16 of tomes.
No, you don't flip for that. It's a monster. It should have its own centering. No?
It does. Thank you. I'm gonna take that 10 and shuffle it back in because that could be helpful for you. Oh god, what is centering go off of?
Centering
Tenacity.
goes off of tenacity, yeah.
So that's 14.
Damn. Alright. And
Tenacity and resilience are just up there.
And I'm going to go at it again. I'll reduce the AP. So I will do reduce the AP. So that goes to 8. I will do Spirit, my new Muto, which brings it to 11. And I'll do 1 Fire, which brings it to 14, and I'll increase damage once.
That is a 6 of crows.
That will miss by 1. And I won't cheat. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us down to Thomas.
Okay, I'm actually going to take a
Wounds
step.
Still very much open, with Ross just stepping out and just hurling flames at this thing. It just continues to walk forward.
Yeah, I think I'll shoot it. I'll shoot it once, and let's see how that goes. I'd like to try shooting it, please, with my
Gonna
pistols.
Discard a card to flurry.
Not yet.
All right.
Though I guess if it's far enough away to avoid black blood, I think I will do that now. Actually, that's a good idea.
So choose
So-
someone else to draw a card.
Oh, well, Maeve, you started with more cards, right?
I've got 5 right now.
Okay,
You're-
so
you're
I think
maxed.
I think it's Mr. Nelson, please. You wouldn't mind.
Absolutely draw a card.
All right.
This
Shots?
is 3 shots. Custom action. No, custom grip. So plus extra flip for this.
So that's something's a positive twist.
Positive twist. For hitting to hit.
Well, that's a 12 and a 13 of rams for the first one.
Okay.
That's an 11 of masks for the second one, and a 5 of crows for the third one.
Okay, so I'm at a +10 on all those.
So 23, a 21, and a 15, all against defense. They're all gonna hit.
All right. Okay. Yeah, and they're also brutal, so positive flip to damage.
And hard to wound, so it's a negative flip.
Yeah, but it's not a
Equals
void
out.
creature, so
So the first one is a. It's not 11 or more, so it's just positive twist to damage, which is severe damage.
okay. 5 and burning 1.
So your second one is just a straight flip for damage, which is minor.
Okay. Yeah, this is just 2.
And the third one is a double negative twist for damage, which is minor.
2. Okay, so
So
that's
one,
9 damage and burning 1.
1. How much was the severe? 5?
5.
So 4 from that. And burning 1. Okay. Just unload a flurry of shots, just ripping through him.
Sorry, were any of those damage flips rams?
The last one was.
Okay, so that would be 1 more damage from my critical hit strikes
Got it.
or brutals. Critical strike, yeah.
Anything
That's
else?
me. No, but definitely he's just standing resolute and unloading into this thing with 3 quick shots. The burn around screaming through there.
Absolutely. That brings us down to Margaret.
All right, how far is this thing again?
5.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna kind of look at the rest of the group. Just look around, just kind of the camera pans from her first person perspective. As she kind of thinks that this is very likely the last time she's going to be physically at their side, getting through this actual battle. And knows what she has to do, so she's gonna run forward. She's actually not going to face head on. If I have a charge of 9, so I should be able to just like get around to like
Absolutely.
behind his ankle or something like that. I think that's what
Absolutely,
I'm gonna try to do. I'm not sure if this is too much to like add 2 attacks, and I can do up to 3 of them. But I have this I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Is it Garrot? I don't know how to say that.
Garrot
Garrot.
wire.
Um,
Yeah.
Rotwire.
yeah. Can I try to just like saw through one of his tendons or something so we cannot keep walking towards the rest of the group?
Interesting. Let me check to see if there's a condition for that. I think there should be.
In this game, I would be surprised if there wasn't, but you never know.
Looking for like a hamstring or something.
Oh, pretty much. Yeah, Achilles.
I mean, there's a slow condition that
you-
can get applied to.
You could afflict a useless limb. It does reduce the walk aspect by 2, and it cannot declare a run or charge.
Yeah, sure. I would love to try that.
So yeah,
How do I do that?
Well, just do your normal attacks, and instead of doing damage, we'll apply that condition.
All right. Well, my AV for that is a +5.
So are you doing a flurry? Oh no, you charged.
Well, I charge, or can I not do it if I charge?
Because a charge is 2 AP, and a flurry is 2 AP.
Oh. I don't have that on there, but okay. That's fine. Because if one of those one of those flips to hit is a ram, I might be able to get a 3rd hit anyway.
So your first attack is a 9 of crows. What's your AV?
+5.
So that's a 14. Would you like to keep that or cheat?
Do I use things now?
Well,
Or
remember-
just yeah.
If you remember, if you fail, you take 3 damage.
Exactly.
If you fail by 1 degree or more.
Okay.
If you fell by 5 at least.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember what it took to hit this guy, I'll be
Oh,
honest. And Thomas isn't a good benchmark because he always shoots
Right, because
really
he has
high.
+10 in everything.
So I'm like, I don't know. You know what? I want to make this Rams anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this king on this.
So that's 18 of rams.
Mhm.
That absolutely hits.
Okay. And because I used Rams, I get to use jump kick for the first time in a really long time. After succeeding, if this attack was taken as part of a charge action, take an additional martial arts attack.
Also, charges 2 attacks already.
Yeah, so we're doing 3 attacks.
Exactly. So
So you're
it's
doing
3.
3.
Yep.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so I didn't have to twist.
So the first attack, you want to inflict the useless limb.
Yeah.
All right. So second attack is a 1 of rams.
Oh no. I'm absolutely not going to fail it by that much because that's absolutely going to give me damage. But which one do I use? Yeah, I'm gonna use this jack.
Okay. So that makes it an 11 plus 5, a 16. That
Mhm.
does hit.
Perfect.
That's that would be a negative twist to damage, which you should ignore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to wound, so that's another negative twist to damage. So instead of a double negative twist, it's just a single negative
It's
twist.
1. Correct.
Which is a moderate. It's an 8 of rams.
Okay, so 3.
That is down to 2. Looking kind of hurt. Just flying in, just throwing blows. And you have 1 attack left. That's a 4 of crows.
Okay, So 16 work. I don't know about that one, y'all.
I think that brings you to a total of 9.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna fail it by more than 5.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking so too. I am going to go ahead and make that a 15. 10 plus 5.
15 hits.
Man, you had great cards to
Oh,
start
yeah.
off with.
So for the first one you discard, it's the first card every turn. You can choose someone else to draw a card.
Ooh. Okay. Who is low on cards right now? I'll give one to Thomas.
So that would be a triple negative twist to damage from hard to wound, and because you just hit the defense, but you ignore 1, so it's only a double negative twist, which is minor.
Okay, so 1.
1. Still, every little bit counts. The last one
Yeah.
just not
Yeah,
quite
you're right.
having much impact. And that brings us down to Maeve.
Okay. This is my first time trying to do this. How do I counter spell?
So
I'm trying to get that detriment off of Margaret.
So we flip your counterspell AV, and you're trying to
Okay.
beat the TN of the effect.
Okay. So my AV is a 3.
3. That's 4 of tomes for a total of 7.
Nope. We're gonna cheat that. I bet this isn't even gonna. Well. Oh, I'm gonna cheat it just to see if it'll beat it. Cheat it with a 10.
10, so what's the
So
total?
13.
13? It's not going to do it.
Okay, well I cheated, so Ross draw a card.
You have
And
another.
is that a 1 AV or a 1 AP?
Yeah.
Movement. Try it again.
Okay.
I really don't want her to have that problem.
That's 5 of tomes.
God damn it! Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just trying to do
can't
your
focus.
best to mimic Dwayne and just
Yeah.
every thought of how he did it, and it's just remembering that he's right there dead.
I think she's having like thematically it's like a slight mental block because she's trying to mimic something that was shown to her basically like 10 minutes ago, but also she can still see him out of the corner of her eye, and it's just like she just can't focus properly to rip it off of Margaret. So
All right. I do believe that everyone has
Yeah.
a hero fate point now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you know. That brings us back to the top of initiative, back to the Nephilim.
To me, right? Right? We skip because
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's how it works, right?
First thing, I'm going to spend my villain point, so I'm going to cast a free spell, and we're going to cast Mutative Healing.
Oh.
Watch
I
out, a
can't-
mutated feeling.
There's no reactive countering, is there?
I think there's an ability you can get.
No, he didn't.
No! He pulled the red. Come on, man.
I
Well-
think it just counts for his max healing, though. Unless I'm mistaken, which I should double check that.
I mean, in the cheat sheet, Red Joker, healing. Oh God, Red Joker healing says all damage.
All damage?
All
Or
damage.
max damage?
All damage.
I'm going to go max
According to the
damage.
cheat sheet.
I'm going to go max damage. Which is still 5.
It's still a lot.
Still a lot. Thank you for the villain point, Sin. I appreciate it.
I mean, to be fair, I think Hoop was the last person to not have pulled a red Joker this entire 8-session game.
I don't get them very often.
No. What he does is he pulls the black and the red together. That's what he
Mhm.
does.
Fair, but the monsters never got a red Joker.
Fair. That is fair.
But wait, monsters don't get cards?
Well, he spent his villain point, so
Well, no, they don't.
Yeah.
So why would it?
Unless, like, the spell literally says flip a card?
Oh no, it heals. Yeah, it heals 1, 3, 5. So I would have to flip.
he would have to flip. Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, but it also makes the Fate Master go through their cards faster so that we can draw when they shuffle. So it makes sense.
First action is going to be to cast Thorns Below.
You should get that checked out.
We're gonna go ahead and target Thomas. It's fine. You don't need to resist it. But
You're muted.
You don't have to do that. I'm actually unassuming, so I avoid being noticed for fingering someone.
it's fine. It
I
just needs a
The man-
point to.
What is
It just needs a point to grow out from. It's just gonna grow out from under your feet. So does everyone within 3 yards, which is everyone except for Margaret. So you all need to make a TN12 evade challenge or suffer damage and gain slow. So we'll start with Ross. What's your evade?
3.
3. That's a 3 of tomes. Total of 6.
Let's cheat and make that an even 12.
12. So that's a success. Thomas.
4.
4. That's a 5 of masks. Total of 9.
Let's make that an even 13.
And Maeve.
3.
3. That's a 6 of tomes. Total of a 9.
Let's make
Can
that
you
an
not?
even.
I'm gonna cheat with a 7.
Total
Wait,
of
no. Did I make it a 10? Is it a TN10?
TN12.
Wow.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not even gonna cheat. I'll just take it.
Okay. So
I'm gonna have to.
That's so it's a total of a 9. So it's
Yeah.
a -1 twist. Doesn't matter. It's moderate either way. So it is 3 damage, and you gain slow. So you only have 1 AP on your next turn.
Oh my god. All right.
And Margaret, we need to deal with you,
Yeah, you're right.
which we get triggers now.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna go with some Ancient Claws. What is your defense AV?
Hold on.
There's some Elder
Where do I
Talents, I'm
see
sorry.
that? Are you just talking? Oh, AV. I had a moment. That's a 5.
That's a 9 of tomes. Total of 14.
Cool.
Would you like to cheat it?
Card spam. Nah, I'm gonna keep these cards. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. That's sorry, what was the total? 14?
You think so?
You have a
Except
plus
14,
5 to
9.
defense?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be just a straight flip for damage. Oh, triggers, right. I got a tome. And it comes, funny enough, with a built-in mask and a built-in ram.
Cool. Oh boy.
And we're just gonna go with the critical strike. Just make it easy.
No.
So that is 7 points of damage.
Alright.
Are you still standing?
I have 1 hit point left.
You're too far away from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You ended your turn within 3 of it. We needed to do a horror duel for you, which I forgot. What is your sceptering AV?
Hold on. +1.
So that's an 8 of crows, total of 9. It's a TN12.
That's so sad. Yeah, I don't have anything that's gonna beat that.
I do believe means that you are paralyzed.
It does.
No.
But it's at the end of your turn at least. And you are now immune to that effect.
Alright, so you know, a little silver lining there.
And it's going to just rake you with its talons after casting that spell, causing its wounds to bubble, then sizzle, and then close up. And it's just going to turn away from you and casually stroll its 3 towards your party.
So now it's 2 away?
It's 2 away.
Okay.
That brings us down to Ross.
It takes 2 burning.
It does. No, it takes 3 burning.
Yeah, because Thomas.
Thomas.
Too. Yep.
So technically only heal 2 guys. So not too bad.
Yeah. Well, Ross.
Well, Ross, first thing he's gonna do is walk 5 away.
Is going to
Wait,
use
so it walks 2?
3.
It's at 2 from
3.
us.
Yeah.
So it's at 2. I'm gonna walk 3 away, so I'm 5 away.
It is going to try to take a disengaging strike to try to get you to stay.
Okay.
What's your defense AV?
4.
4. That's a 10 of crows.
Total?
No, total of 14.
Okay, I'll take that.
Start to back up away from it, and it just holds out one of the claws, just waiting for you to misstep. And it's going to lock you in place.
Should have done that before. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use something I haven't used yet. Ross is gonna pull the locket that tried to choke it earlier. And he's just gonna, like, you know, it's like still around his neck, but he's just gonna like pull it and just like hold it and look at the Nephilim and start whispering and use his what are those called again? I'm gonna use my spell like manifested power that I called Whispers.
Oh.
So I will do a TN 13 draw to see if I damage it. And my AV is 9.
9. That's a 12 of tomes.
I'm gonna say
21.
that's a 21.
Yeah.
And that's versus defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's do a damage.
Is that a ranged attack?
It is range.
You are within melee. You can't make a ranged attack.
No, it's the melee.
It's the melee claws, not the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that was a 21 total. So that's just a straight flip. So it's a negative flip because of hard to wound. Which doesn't matter. That's a 13 and an 11. So that's severe damage.
Sweet ass. If it suffers damage, the caster heals for the damage inflicted after reduction. So that's 3.
So down to 2.
So I will heal 2.
Siphoning away its life this extra dimensional claw rake that just rips itself out of the locket.
Then normally it would do a horror duel, but I'm pretty sure it's horror duels versus centering, and I'm pretty sure that it has more than 9.
Yeah. I actually didn't give it enough. It was not a 14, it was a 16 for the last one.
Okay. And for my last thing, I'm going to do a reduce AP invisibility.
Ooh.
And I basically hit it because it's 9 and I need a 9.
Well, what if I flipped a negative both the 2 of crows? Yeah.
We already got the Black Joker earlier. So
Yep.
You can't
Turn
scare.
invisible.
You can't scare us anymore.
That's in your turn.
I'm not afraid anymore.
No,
That's
you
my
absolutely
turn.
can scare us. Don't.
So now, because you ended, you're within its aura. We need to do a TN12 centering. What is your centering AV?
5.
That is a total of an 8 of masks.
I only have a 5, and you said that's a 12.
TN12.
So
You are also
uh,
paralyzed.
is it? Wait. If it's on my turn, I lose next turn?
Next turn, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's when you end your turn within its aura. So your turn
And
is
my
over.
turn.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Brings us down to Thomas. Oh, you hit
Am I
it.
gonna- Yeah, and I'm gonna do it again. If
No, Ross
Margaret,
hit it.
word.
Margaret, you heal 1.
Hey.
Or sorry, not Margaret. Maeve. Maeve, you heal 1.
Oh.
Blood
Because
splash.
Thomas and Ross take 1 from Black Blood.
I'm okay with that.
Fine.
So you basically healed 1 in the end.
Hey, I won that
It's
exchange.
net positive.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Now Thomas.
Okay. I have 3 health. Not damage flips. Shit. Okay.
So,
Uh,
Damaging it only benefits me right now.
I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna do 5
It's gonna try to keep
and
you
step
there.
away. Yeah, but I'm intangible.
How dare you?
I know, right? That's what I've been saying this whole fight. If I can console you with this bag of dicks, you could eat some of those. So I'm moving 5 away.
Mhm.
Now it's just Ross and Maeve and
Yep.
Margaret in the.
So you're
in the-
7 away from it.
Okay. You just gotta shoot. You just gotta shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
So just one
Just
shot?
regular 1 shot.
Is
one
it with a
shot, one
positive
kill.
twist or just a flat?
Positive twist still. I mean, it's just a part of the gun.
So
Very
that's
nice gun.
A total of a 20 of rams.
Ooh. All right, yeah, I'll keep that.
I got to shuffle so you can all draw a card.
Nice.
I
Even
burned
better.
through that
Oh.
deck quick.
Yep.
So we flip?
Ah.
Of course. Mother.
Yeah, it's like I had all the good cards in the beginning, so now I'm drawing the bad ones.
So that would be a double negative twist, but you get a positive twist because it's brutal, right?
Yeah, wait, double negative twist on a 20?
So it's a single negative twist because you're not beating it by 6 or more, and it's hard to wound.
Oh. Okay, yeah, but it is brutal.
Yeah, so it's only single negative twist for damage, which is a Black Joker.
Get it out of the way.
Just shoot it, and it just full on just gets sucked into its flesh.
You know what? I'm not angry. I'm not even.
You got it out of the way immediately.
Yep.
And no black blood, so.
Yep.
That that's why I'm not angry.
Anything else?
I'll draw my other gun as a free action.
What is your you're on the pursuit for a death marshal?
Death Marshal doesn't have it on the pursuit. I think I keep my gunslinger,
And that's...
which is every time I miss a shot.
Oh, you didn't
least-
miss. You just didn't do any damage. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it'd be really nice if this counted as a miss, but I hit it. It just didn't do shit.
Margaret, shake yourself out of the fear. Maeve.
I only have 1 AP right now. Is that just for this round?
Yes. After this round,
Okay.
the slow goes
After
away, and
this-
you'll be back to normal.
Right. Okay. Ross, how bad do you look right now?
Let me use an old term. I'm not bloodied yet.
Okay.
Yeah, he just always looks like that.
Okay. I'm not close enough to do this for Margaret yet.
You could heal me.
You're 7 away. You're too far away too. You have to be within. You have to be within 1 of me to do heal. I don't have extended spell or anything like that. I'm gonna try and counter what's on Margaret again, if I can.
Yeah.
All right, it's a 3 AV.
That's a 3 of crows.
God damn it! All right, that's my turn.
All right. That's the end of the round. That one went by quick.
Yeah, when you killed the tank.
And you kill the tank, and everyone's paralyzed.
Only half of you are paralyzed. Well, I'm out of villain points.
Oh shucks.
So, I think we're just gonna go at this the old-fashioned way.
Rar.
Yep. It's got reach, doesn't it?
We're gonna go with... Yeah, we're just gonna go with some claws.
Shit.
Into... Maeve, you haven't done much on the offensive. You don't seem like much of a threat.
I'm trying to cast counterspell. I don't know if it cares, but Ross has technically chucked fire into its body multiple times, so.
Invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. Oh no, you're invisible. Oh no. So yeah, it's me.
It is just Maeve.
Fuck.
Yeah. What's your defense AV?
Uh, 4.
It's a 4 of tomes.
Huh. God. 11, that's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna cheat with a king.
Of rams?
Yeah, King of Rams.
So that brings you to
17.
17. It's gonna hit.
Damn it!
It's going
But
to
it's
be
less severe. Okay.
It's gonna be at a double negative twist to damage.
Is Lady Justice's aura still up?
Yeah.
Uh
But it's on
Well-
your turn, the first card you just
oh, it's on my turn. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, that was an awful damage draw. That's minor damage.
Okay.
We are going to make it a critical strike because I can use conditions again. And you added a ram, correct?
I cheated with a ram, yeah.
And it has a built-in ram, so that's 6 damage.
Okay. I'm going to be at -4.
Okay. So we
So
need a
give me a
toughness. What's your toughness, AV?
Toughness. Where did it go?
No. You're fine.
Am I fine?
A 13 of crows.
Where is the toughness? Oh yeah, toughness is 0, but I have a rank in it, so it's whatever.
So it's 1.
So 1.
Is it a TN10?
Oh no, I have a 0 in it, even with the 1 rank, because I have a -1 to toughness, or -1 to the stat that gives you the number for it. So my AV is a 0 for toughness.
I need to look up unconscious.
Which part of unconscious?
I think
Did I
it's
fail
just a TN10. I don't think it cares what your negative HP is. I believe.
I'm looking.
Unconscious. Yep, it's just a TN10. It doesn't care what your negative is. So you are still conscious. Just at -4.
-4. Okay. That's painful.
And we need to do... No, we don't need to do a critical hit.
So you said you were making it a critical, but is it just how much damage it does, or does it still do a critical on top of the damage?
So no, the critical blow just adds 1 extra point of damage.
Okay. Okay.
When a character suffers damage that reduces her to 0 wounds, 0 wounds or fewer, she must attempt an unconscious challenge.
Which we did.
Critical effects are determined. Typically, a character acquires a critical effect after suffering damage that reduces her to 0 wounds or less. So we do need to do a critical damage flip for you.
Do it.
That was a minor damage that did it, however, which is good news.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3 of masks. Masks means that it affects your legs. The attack causes a jolt of intense pain. The character suffers a negative twist to all duels that she makes on her next turn. The claw just rakes down your, like, from your shoulder down your chest till it gets to the leg, and he just takes that moment to just jab down.
Cool.
We have another attack.
Oh no. Am I gonna get ragdolled?
You are actually not the biggest threat at the moment.
Thomas has the I'm in danger eyes.
We're gonna go with a dominate against Thomas.
Hello?
So that's,
Thank you.
No, I can't. That's 2 AP. Ugh. Thomas, how many wounds do you have?
3.
3. Okay. We're instead gonna burst you.
You better burst me.
What's your toughness AV?
My toughness is 2.
2. That's a 9 of tomes, so a total of an 11. You said you had 3 wounds?
Yeah.
So it's a TN8 plus the number of wounds above 0 that you currently have, which makes it a TN11. unfortunate.
Is it because maybe 11 is what I have? Can I
Yeah.
cheat after you say the number?
You don't need to. You passed.
Oh, I passed. That's right.
You
Oh,
just
did I?
hit it.
Oh,
Because you said
fine
you
then.
had 2.
Haha. Never mind. Your lack of fun is done by me naturally.
You said you had a 2 toughness, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
that is
plus
right.
a 9 of tomes.
Nine
Means
times.
you
I
meet.
can do math. I can do.
Definitely not a magic user.
Um, after this turn, should have sit at the top of the turn after you use the necklace, but that's okay. Ross, after having unleashed the necklace, those screeches ripping into it, you notice that the pull of magic from that circle is still active. You negated it, whatever it was trying to summon, but it's still active. And every bit of magic that this thing loses, every bit of blood that it sheds, is just feeding into it.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
you're
I-
paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
Also, no longer invisible.
No longer invisible.
Thomas, who is not dominated and who is not bursted to death.
Yeah, things pretty good over here. You know, we're kind of like basking in the sun.
You mean the darkness?
No.
Imprisoning me.
You
All that I see.
hear Lady Justice barking orders as just this horde of Nephilim come raining down from one of the walls. An entire platoon of riflemen just start lighting them up.
Lady Justice, you say?
Do it for the bay.
Well, I guess I could fire 3 times for Lady Justice.
So you're gonna discard a card, which means you can choose someone to draw.
Oh yeah. Who needs a card? Who's been throwing away cards like hotcakes? What you got? What you got? Only
3.
2? Oh well, there you go, Margaret. It's a card. Everyone gets 4. Communism.
So, Thomas, that's a 20 of masks, a 17 of tomes, and a 17 of rams.
That was in sorry. The totals.
Yeah, totals.
So the first one was what?
A 20 of masks.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll leave those all be.
They all hit. They're
All right.
all going to be a double negative twist for damage.
+1 with brutal.
So just a single negative twist for damage. First one is a minor. Second one is a moderate. Third one is a moderate. That's unfortunate, because all the cards that didn't get used were a 13, a 12, and a 12.
How's this thing looking?
What's your moderate?
My moderate is well, you know, before I say it, my moderate's 3, so it would
So
be
down to 2.
6, 8. Well, it'd be down to 2, so it would be taking it down. That would be 4, 5 damage. But if there were any rams in there,
There was
like I
one ram.
believe the fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 1 more for 6. But
Beautiful.
I'm thinking of doing something. I'm gonna cheat on that minor damage.
Yeah.
So that's not only a ram, but that's a king. So 13.
So severe damage.
So that's severe damage, and that's the last of my burning shot.
So +1 burning and.
+1 burning, 6
7.
damage. 6 brought down to 5. So total would be
9?
yes.
Gotcha. It is past bloody.
Do I heal 9?
No, you would heal 3, which I forgot, so I'm not going to take away your old one, but that aura of desiccation lasts a minute, and it reduces all healing in the aura by 1.
Okay, so I only heal 2.
So you'd heal nothing. Because
I
each
heal
of them only
nothing.
heals you 1 at a pop. But you take no damage.
That's mean.
Ross, you do take 3 damage. 1, 1, and 1.
Oh, also, you mentioned one of the results on a pistol was a mask.
Yes,
I
the
believe-
first one was a 20 of masks.
Okay. Is there like one of those Nephilim just jumping around? I'd like to just have one of those ricochet off. And...
Just ricochets and catches one that was trying to climb over the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Kill as many of them as I can.
Heck yeah. Yeah, just tearing into this thing. It finally does look at you. It's starting to show pain on its face. Blood now trickling down its chest. Eyes just locked onto you.
One pistol's now been completely spent and is fired the first shot from the second one he drew, and is basically just flicked out the rounds from the first one and lets them all fall to the floor. It's still sizzling.
Heck yeah. That brings us to Margaret.
All right. Cool. So now I'm behind all of the action, so I need to catch up and start doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and run up. I have a run of 10, so I can easily go up
Yeah.
there. Well, you know what? We're gonna flurry here because I
Yeah.
have no use for this 3.
Discard a card, someone else gets to draw.
Um.
And we do 3
Ooh.
attacks.
Oh, give that to Thomas. Communism. Yeah. Let's do those 3 attacks. Maybe a +5.
So that's a 10 of tomes, a 13 of rams, and a 16 of masks.
Totals?
Totals.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep those. I need to save this one card that would actually help there.
So only the last one hits.
Yep.
And that's gonna be at a double negative twist for damage, but you ignore 1, so it's only single.
Yeah.
Which is minor damage.
Alright, so 1.
Can't reduce it below 1. You and Ross both take 1 damage from black blood.
Do I gain?
Cool,
and I don't gain anything.
You're still in the aura of desiccation.
That puts me exactly at 0.
Toughness. What's your toughness, AV?
My toughness is +3.
You're fine. That's a 10 of crows.
Perfect.
You are still standing even as the blood just starts to boil on your skin. Alright. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Alright. Brings us down to Maeve. Which, I'll say, Maeve, you would notice a very similar thing, although yours is less of the casting, summoning type, and more of the disbanding type. The more damage this thing gets, the more Nephilim blood it receives, the stronger the rune to seal him away is getting.
So, us beating the shit out of him is actually going to be a detriment to him because it's going to seal him away.
Yes.
Away from us? Okay.
It is physically consuming Nephilim essence in order to finish the sealing.
Okay. If calling things out to people is free, I will call that out to Lady Justice and let her know. Since her boys are fighting Nephilims on the wall, they may want to try and kite.
What skill do you think that would be to shout across a battlefield full of gunfire?
A skill I haven't used this entire campaign until tonight. I have leadership. AV4.
That is a 2 of tomes.
God damn it, man! You're killing my buzz here, Hoop. Is it worth cheating?
I mean,
Yeah, it's worth cheating. I'm gonna cheat with a 7, makes it an 11.
with the distance and the gunfire, I'll let you know before you spend the card that 11's not going to do it.
Okay, then never mind. I will just. Everybody else hears me then, apparently.
Yeah,
All
all
right,
your
that's
companions will definitely hear you.
fine. Okay.
So can I say something?
Yeah.
Could could she use her fate point to do that?
Yeah. Spend your fate points to make that a success.
I mean, I was kind of going to use it to heal myself because I'm at -4, but.
It's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'll spend it. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
that they need to know so they can change their tactic.
Luckily, Lady Justice has very keen hearing, being a blind champion, and we're just taking a moment to start reloading. One of those massive peacekeepers stops, kind of cocks the head to you, and then thinks for a moment.
Okay.
It's still your turn. You have 2 actions.
I know. Yeah. Okay. I am going to cast heal on myself. I am going to increase the AP from 1 to 2 to lower the TN by 3. So I need a 4 of rams or higher to trigger.
Increase the TN by 3.
Or yes, no, increases the action point to lower the TN. So instead of it being a 1 action point,
Gotcha.
yeah, instead of it being a 1 action point spell, it's a 2 action point spell. It's going to take my whole turn, but it decreases the TN by 3, which takes it from a 7 of rams to a 4 of rams to activate. Don't you tell me.
Red Joker.
Oh my god. So, how does that work when I need a suit?
It counts as a 13 of whatever suit you want.
13 of whatever I need. Okay. Cool. So is that an exceptional success? Is that like max healing?
What was the target number?
Target number would have been a 4 of rams.
And what is your casting AV?
Casting AV. It's based off of cunning. So I cunning -1.
You don't have any points in your casting?
Wait, no. What is? Did I do this wrong then? Do I have to have like a, because I have a dot in necromancy, but everything else has. Oh wait. It's target 2. I'm reading it wrong.
Okay. So
So,
total of 15.
Yeah.
Which means that is an extreme success because you beat it by 11 or more.
Okay. So I get the max amount, which means I heal 3, which puts me at -1.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, you heal 2.
Oh.
Unless you'd
Screw
like to
your
try
desiccation.
unless you try to like back away first.
He's close enough to stop me,
He is. He's within 2.
which could put me into the fucking ground. So no.
The disengaging check doesn't do damage. It just stops you from moving.
Oh. No, I can't because I'm raising the action points. So I have to stay still.
So heal 2.
Okay. I'm at -2 then.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, that's all my action points. Actually, wait. Inspire the 0 cost thing that I can do. We're doing this for Dwayne. He doesn't get to die in vain. Reassurance. Y'all get +1 to your duels.
Is it a +2 because she rhymed that?
Yeah, what if he was in the drain and it
I'll
was
give
raining
you-
in
I
Spain?
didn't even mean to rhyme it. I didn't.
But you did it, and it's very plain.
I'll give you a
To see.
+2 if you were using it to avenge Dwayne. All right, so that brings us to the top of the initiative, which is back to the Nephilim.
I got my fate point back. Yay! Thank you.
We don't like that you healed.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
The royal we.
Yeah, the royal, the unroyal, the whatever, whoever wants to believe it.
I.
Uh, Maeve, what's your defense AV?
Four.
That's a 5 of crows. Total of a 9.
Plus 1 is 10.
I mean, it's +2, right? Oops, that.
I don't know. Is it a plus 2?
Are you
It
using
says
this
it doesn't
to
matter.
avenge Dwayne?
What did you pull for me? I'm sorry.
It's a 5 of crows.
5, 9, 11. I. God, even cheating, it's not going to do me any good. I can only cheat it by 2 on top of that, so that's not going to do me any good.
That is a crow. And its ability requires both a crow and its built-in ram. So we're going to flip damage first. It is a straight
Okay.
flip for damage. Which is minor. It's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
So it brings you to
So-
-6.
-6.
So we need to do a critical flip for you, which is a 12 of tomes.
Uh-huh.
You're at -6, so that brings you
Yeah.
up to an 18,
18.
which means we generate a new effect, but it's on the moderate table. It's a 3, so that brings you up to a 9. The
9.
attack causes a great deal of pain. Character must immediately make another unconscious challenge of TN equal to 8 plus the current number of negative wounds.
14.
Oh my god.
14. Yeah.
Your TN2, or for your toughness, yeah. TN2.
Oh, my toughness.
TN AV2, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna
Wait,
bring,
no. Yeah.
it's gonna bring you to a 15 of masks. That's a 13. You are still standing. Maeve and Ross, as more life is just ripped from Maeve, as she is, much like Dwayne, just starting to get torn to shreds.
Yeah.
The portal is gradually closing with every strike. You are considered a Nephilim creature.
That's I was gonna ask. Thank you.
But because I did get a crow and a ram, we're going to use the trigger Rip in Half.
Oh no. No,
Yeah.
no, wait a minute.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Need you to make another toughness flip. A TN of 14.
I have a 2.
You have a 2. It's a 13 of rams.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
I think all the 13s are gone.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. You needed that one.
One claw just rips into your lower half, the other grabs onto your shoulder, starts to pick up and pull. But your allies are there, and the fact that Thomas is reloading and you know that Ross is already cooking up another spell, can't just stand here, manage to wiggle out as he gets distracted. Nearly getting ripped in half. You and Thomas have that in common.
Yep.
Yeah, how many times have you failed to rip someone in half?
I have yet to
3.
successfully
Don't
do
test
it.
that. Don't
At least
test
3.
Well,
Ugh.
that was our first action.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was one action.
Yeah, and it still has me, and I'm at -6. This is not looking good.
We can't. You are bleeding to death. You are ripped to shreds.
Yeah, but what's my destiny hoop?
I'm gonna spend one of its fate points, because henchmen come with fate points, to get an AP to move. And we're going to saunter on over towards Thomas.
Did it drop me, or am I going with it?
Oh, you wiggled out of its hand.
Okay.
Oh, Ross, you can do. No, Ross, I'm Ross. You're Thomas. Thomas.
So-
Wait, it's going towards Ross or Thomas?
Do
Towards
you have to
Thomas.
have an ability? Do you
Okay.
have to have an ability to stop it from moving,
No. Anyone can take a disengaging strike.
even at -6?
Yeah?
I'm gonna try and stop it.
Okay.
Margaret could too.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Never mind. It can't do that. No creature can walk away from Margaret Scott.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. We'll keep that AP. And instead, we're going to go with a gust. This is resisted by your speed, Thomas.
Keep saying my name. I don't know why. I'm not anywhere near it. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's your speed AV?
Just straight up speed?
Just straight up speed.
2.
2. That's a 6 of crows. Total of an 8. Distal's placed with another fate point. You guys are racking them up.
We need them.
You can spend one to draw if
11.
you like. So it brings you to a total of a 13.
Yeah.
It's a fail, but not by much.
Okay.
So that is going to be a negative twist for damage.
Actually, double negative twist because I'm hard to wound.
You are hard to wound. That's
Does
still
him being intangible matter?
Only
No.
when he's moving.
Only when it's
Yeah.
moving. Okay.
I can avoid like disengaging strikes, but
Gotcha.
that's still moderate. That is 2 points of damage.
ha ha!
And because it's double burst, it's everyone within. I don't remember. I think burst is 3 in this game.
So it's all of us.
Oh, no one?
Thomas is not close enough to any of you.
Oh, cool.
Well, so Thomas, you are knocked prone. And that. What was that? That was a crow to hit. So we are going to use updraft.
Also, sorry, question really quick. Was that a ranged attack?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be reduced by 1 because I have bulletproof to a
I
minimum
froze.
of 1.
So you take 1. Also, just those plays. Thank you for the bits. You are here to see them survive, and I'm sure they appreciate it. Much to my detriment, but thank you. So you take 1 point of damage.
All right.
And it's going to use updraft after it uses the gust at you to move. It is not a walk. It can just automatically gust itself a number of yards equal to half of its walk. And its walk is typically 5, so it's just going to boop itself closer to you and away from Margaret.
Rude.
Sure.
That's it. That's its turn done. So it is now, because you moved 5 away from it, so it's 3 away from you, and 3 away from Margaret. Which brings us to Ross.
You gotta pull him down. He got DC'd.
What?
In
Yeah,
Discord.
scream.
Thank you.
Your turn, buddy.
Sorry, got DC'd.
I was wrong. Distal Place is not here for your survival.
Oh, okay. Let's do the thing where I go poof and disappear again first as a 0 action AP.
Still got a flip, but yeah, it's an 8 of tomes. You are invisible.
I'm going to walk 5 away.
It's just splitting off 5 from the others. As your companions are kind of surrounding this individual.
And So that's 1 action, 0 action. I'm gonna 1 action elemental engulf. Starting at 4, we're gonna add spirit to make it 7. We're gonna add 2 fire to make it 13. And we're gonna do 15, 17, 8, 19, 21, 22. And we're gonna do elemental engulf. I need 22, so I need a 12.
That's a 1 of masks.
Let's make that a 13 of tomes
I
instead.
figured. So you can choose someone else to draw a card.
Show me them fingies.
Blue or otherwise. It is blue fingers.
Fine, we'll do Thomas.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Thank you.
And no, I'm gonna keep that for later. So yeah, so that's a 22 total
Against its defense?
against willpower.
Willpower, yeah, that's absolutely a success. That is going to be a double negative twist for damage.
Jesus.
San, thank you so much for the bits.
Oh,
Distance
wait,
plays
it has-
skill are amazing.
Sorry. You're saying double negative because it's hard to wound?
Yes.
I'm using spirit, which ignores hard to wound
Oh.
and armor.
So it is just a single negative twist,
Yes.
which is moderate.
So that will be 5 damage and plus 2 burning.
One second. I am just now realizing that I don't have the alerts on this page. They just aren't here. There we go. Now we can actually, the stream can actually see what people are doing. Thank you so much. Sorry, how much was it?
5 damage and 2 burning.
5. Yeah, it is severely hurt. Oof. The portal is now furiously glowing with power. Anything else? Just cover this thing in flame. The necklace, the whispers getting almost shouting, they're so loud.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Brings us to Thomas. Unfortunately for it, you can step away, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, it took damage. Margaret and Thomas, you each take 1 point for Black Blood.
Oh no, that's another
How-
toughness challenge.
How big is that aura? Do I still don't get anything from it?
You are in its face.
Okay, so it's off of it. All right.
It's not another
Negative
toughness.
1.
It's just
Oh.
a critical hit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's minor, which is an 11. That's still bad. And 11 for a minor critical. The wound is particularly deep. That blood is just burrowing into you. You suffer 1 damage that does not generate a critical effect. So you're at -2.
Cool.
And that voice, the tyrant. You should have taken the deal.
Well, it's too late now.
All right, now, Thomas, go ahead.
I move and shoot, or do I just shoot? Is this thing like?
It's hurt.
It's hurt, but
It is severely
Also-
hurt.
You've also got your fate point. Don't forget that.
Do
We all have a fate point because they've given us enough points.
I know, but like, well,
You can do damn near anything with it.
You can make
Okay.
a skill check a success. You could draw a card.
You could call for a group of riflemen from
You
your
can call,
new
call
fun
in the
club.
rifleman. Yeah.
Call the clubhouse. Get some friends.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Blow
What's
your
the-
bugle and call them out.
Ooh, I just don't want to die to black blood.
Well, you're 3 away, right?
1.
Oh, you're only 1.
2.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All
Two?
3 of you are 2 away.
Never mind, I'm 2.
But
Oh
you-
no! I mean wounds wise.
Oh.
I'm 3
okay.
distance away, but I'm 1 wound. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Let me step away here. I'll dodge and get to the entrance of the graveyard or like nearby and use my hero point. If I could supplement this shot with a barrage of riflemen.
Absolutely. Well, you want to go for you first or the rifleman first?
I'll shoot first.
All right. This is a
It'll
positive
be at the
twist.
same- It is a positive twist.
And you ignore all engaged friendlies.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one's a 19. And the riflemen are a 1 of tomes.
I cheat for the rifleman. I can't cheat for the rifleman, can I?
Sure, you called them.
All right, cool. They get a queen, so 12.
So that's a total of 13.
Yeah, that's 12 tomes now.
You
So
can choose someone to draw.
Maeve, take a card. No.
No, I've got
Yes.
4. Give it to somebody else.
Okay. Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny. Well, Creepy's almost dead. Nelson, take it.
Like, what do you mean? I'm almost dead.
The
be
rifleman.
fine.
It's like
all-
better looking than me, but I'll
almost-
take it.
We're
It's
all almost
fine,
dead, let's be
Sam.
honest.
The riflemen are unfortunately going to miss, but your 19 is going to hit. That would be at a double negative twist, but it's only at a
Fine.
single negative twist. For a minor damage, a 2 of crows.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn then.
Just step away, look over at those riflemen for a moment, just you flash your badge, and they all take just a brief pause to reload. Half of them are able to get up and take that peppering shot, but immediately have to return to the wall as the Nephilim just keep pouring down. Brings us to Margaret.
Wait, did Lady Justice adjust her people based on what I yelled at her?
She has
Just out of
disappeared.
curiosity. Oh, okay,
Nice.
never mind. Great.
Cool.
Mom.
Cool.
I mean, what?
I scared off your girlfriend there, Thomas.
Not my
So
girlfriend.
technically you wouldn't have the order anymore, but it's fine.
All right. I'm gonna run up. And I'm gonna get rid of this 4. I'm gonna
Alright.
hit 3 times.
Do it!
Those are my last 3 cards. So that's a... You have a +5?
Yeah.
So that's a 9 of rams, an 11 of rams, and an 11 of masks.
Oh my god. Okay.
But I have to shuffle so you can all draw a card.
God.
hmm.
So many I could discard because they're shit-tastic.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm definitely feeling that right now.
Yeah.
Remember that you can discard a card to let someone cheat from the top of the deck. Dave.
Yeah, I know. But it's on my turn.
No,
And they have to be
anyone's
within...
turn.
Oh, any... Oh.
Yeah, you can do it for allies.
No,
I take
considering
damage, but I take damage doing that.
You win some, you lose some.
I'm a -6, man.
Yeah, considering the dire strength that I'm in already, it would not be wise to cheat this. I'm not going to.
All 3 attacks just trying to land some kind of solid blow while the wings are just buffeting you, just slapping your attacks away. I mean, you have lost a lot of blood. It's amazing
Yeah.
you're even standing. All of your
You'll be
companions are
fine.
just covered in blood, covered in wounds, claw marks. Even Thomas, who typically gets to stay away from combat, isn't looking great. That brings us down to Maeve.
Oh, okay. How far away am I from the circle?
8?
Oh, wow. That's really far. Okay.
Maybe 6 and a leap prone?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a bleeding condition, but am I bleeding enough to make this thing close if I do that? If I just starfish myself on the top of this runic circle, is there enough coming out of my wounds to seal this thing?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck so bad. All right. I have a run of 10.
Oh, yeah, you could make it no problem.
Yeah.
This thing just starts taking steps towards Thomas, who just continues to light it up with bullets. It seems to assume that you were on the verge of death. As you just turn and start hobbling your way towards this circle, and then just plopping yourself on it.
I will basically I will move over, sit Indian style, both hands out. Hey asshole, you ready to go home?
What are your negative hit points right now?
Next 6.
It's burning hot underneath of you, starting to cause you to boil and sear. The pain is immense, but it's not quite enough. You need to bleed just a little bit more.
If I self-inflict for 1 damage, I still have to make a pull for toughness, don't I?
You would flip for a critical, yeah.
Can I spend my fate point?
How would you like to spend it?
So Neverborn naturally start with counterspelling, which means they have a concept of magic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with this I would know how much I could do to myself without killing myself, but putting enough into the circle to fully send this motherfucker home. Because if this seals, in theory, it stops the problem.
You need 2. You're at 28 out of 30. The damage does not have to be self-inflicted.
Okay. Okay. Fate point. One of those Nephilim that gets shot at the wall falls far enough for it to hit and fill the 2.
Okay. I'll accept it because that absolutely was a ricocheted shot from Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
The circle under you just starts to crack, the
Yeah,
grave just
hurt.
crumbling away. You're making no attempt to get out of this, correct?
I already did my full movement to get there. and I'm technically prone, so
Okay.
I'm there. I can't do anything about it.
On what would be its turn at the top of initiative, it goes to take a step towards you, Thomas, and its entire being just starts getting pulled backwards, away. In a look that has probably never crossed its face. It would be the closest thing to panic that it could muster. It just whips back to look at the circle, look at Maeve, who is being cooked alive, probably with a smile on her face.
Oh yeah, hugest freaking grin ever. Does not give
It
any
just
shit.
screams in this incoherent language, letting curses fly. Just anything that it can grab. Every turn, it's going to get pulled closer to the circle. It can't avoid. The only individual close enough that it can attack at the moment would be Margaret. And it's not going down without a fight.
I'm
Hey.
sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. This was what I was made. This was what I was meant to do. I signed up for this.
What's your defense, AV?
5.
That's a 3 of tomes.
You know what? I think it's time. I'm gonna make that a 15.
15 total.
Yes.
And what suit is that?
That is. I forget what is diamond supposed to be again.
Diamonds is masks.
Masks.
It is still going to hit, but that is going to be with a negative twist for damage. And yeah, it doesn't get anything from masks. It needs crows to rip you in half. We are going to use critical strike though, so it gets 1
Okay.
extra point of damage.
Okay.
Negative twist for damage. That's minor, so that's a total of 5 points of damage.
Alright. -7. Let's go.
Negative 7. That was a minor hit, so it's a minor critical. You're at what? You said -7?
Yeah.
So that makes it 15, which bumps it up to a moderate critical. And that brings it up to a 10. The attack causes a great deal of pain. The character must immediately make another unconscious challenge of TN equal to 8 plus the current number of negative wounds or fall unconscious.
Alright, so that would be
15?
15. Am I whatchamacallit? It's a toughness, right?
Yep.
Okay, +3.
That's a 7 of masks.
Well, can't do anything about that.
It starts to get
Well,
pulled back.
unless can I use my hero point on that?
What would you like to do?
Not go unconscious.
Yeah, like can I succeed on it with the hero
If
point?
you're on the spending
I'm not-
to succeed,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then.
As it starts to get pulled, the claws just start raking out at you furiously. The first one nearly hitting your throat, but you manage to hold on. Who knows how? Second action. That's an 8 for your defense.
Alright, and total?
Do you have 2 defense? What's your defense,
Wait.
AV?
How does that work? My defense AV, like the total is 5.
So it's a total of 13.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
So that's a straight flip,
Okay,
which is severe,
nice.
and it's a crow.
Nice.
So we'll do damage first.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 7 points of damage.
Oh, I think I broke your record, Sin. That's negative 14.
And we need to flip for your critical, which is going to be a total of 18. The attack severs an artery. The character gains bleeding out
No.
+3.
No.
Uh-oh.
And because it was a crow and it comes with a built-in ram, we have to flip for rip in half. What's your toughness, Tien? Or
Plus
toughness
3.
AV, I mean.
Plus 3.
That's a 9 of rams.
Bye, everybody. I can't do better than that.
Hang on. Do you think you have good cards in your deck?
No.
You have none?
I
None
mean,
better than
not
none
at
better
the
than a
top of
9.
my deck.
Not at the top. Okay.
I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it.
Okay. Because
Like, if you want to try,
I can let you cheat if you
Yeah.
think you have one.
I mean, if you want to try, I mean, it's that or die. So like,
Yeah, it's desperation. I'm gonna discard to let Margaret cheat from the top of her deck.
all right, see what it is. It's also a 9.
Damn it!
Bye, everybody.
This thing
tried.
gets both claws into you as it is being just pulled back into nothingness, digs in, and then rips. Thomas and Ross, we need to do a terror test. Thomas, what's your centering? Sorry, a horror duel,
2.
I mean.
Okay, 2.
2. That's a 4 of masks.
I'll make it a 7, so...
Total of an 11.
Wait, didn't we do a horror duel already?
Against that specific ability, it's terror radius, yes. But the rip in
This is
half
because you just
specifically
ripped her in
says
half.
when it successfully kills a character, every character must make a horror duel.
But I thought you get immune to horror duels.
Against that ability.
Oh,
is a
that
different
ability.
yeah.
This is
Okay.
personal friend being torn in half for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you
That's
played
some
at
Delta Green
7,
shit.
so it's a total of an 11.
Yeah.
Go to pull your weapons to fire again, and just can't get your arms to move. As Margaret is just tossed to the ground in 2 pieces. Ross, centering?
5.
5. That's a 3 of masks.
Let's make that a total of 17.
17.
13.
Ooh.
17. Let's not chance it.
17's a success.
Now, Margaret,
Hey,
how far away is Margaret from me?
You
which
moved
part?
5, so 5.
Okay. I'm not scared. I'm not horrified by what happened, but I, as any good dabbler of magics, do not leave any components behind. As my head just pops, aiming towards the sky, and I harvest your chi
You Shang Tsung.
for later. Basically, I Shang Tsung you. You're Shang Tsunged.
I'm gonna spend its last fate point to give it 1 action. We're gonna try to burst down Ross.
Ross is invisible.
You cast it on your turn, so you're invisible till the beginning of your next turn. We're gonna try to burst
You got Maeve or Thomas?
Thomas.
Rude, actually. There's Maeve right there. And as we all know, alphabetically.
Ladies first, alphabetically, whatever.
How many wounds do you have?
1.
That actually works in your favor. So you need a TN toughness test. A toughness test with a TN equal to 8 plus your remaining wounds.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 12 of masks. You're fine.
So fine.
Its body now just getting ripped to shreds the closer it gets to the circle. It is screaming in pain, looking at each of you with just pure hatred. Maeve, you know that it is vowing vengeance against each and every one of them.
Mhm. If it's speaking in its language, I actually can speak it back and understand it. So
Yep.
yeah.
Ross,
I think it burns too. From my last turn.
it does. Needs to make an unconscious test. That's a 10 of masks. It's fine. Oh, it doesn't flip. What am I doing?
It doesn't flip.
I don't think it can fail that then. Ancient Nephilim. Oh, it's a base of +11. Yeah, it can't fail that.
Not yet. So who's like right beside it right now? It's Maeve and Thomas.
Maeve is at the center of the circle, being boiled alive. Thomas is back behind you, a good probably 3 yards, and Margaret is both 5 yards from you and 7 yards from you.
Sorry.
Over there.
I love that.
Put it over there.
Why the
I'm in
quest marker
two
split?
places at once. Get on my level.
I am going to. Okay, well, first I reappear. Boom. Hey, I'm back. And I'll see Maeve's sacrifice and look at her, and the whispers kind of like dissipate for a second, and he actually feels like bad for the suffering, so he is going to imbue protection you +2.
Oh shit. Okay.
So this is a discard. Show me them fingies. Who needs a card? I'll give one to Thomas. And we're gonna try to blast this mofo. So I'll do Elemental Engulf again. We'll put Spirit, so that brings it to a 7. Increase the damage by 5. So that brings it to a 17.
The 7 of tones.
That misses by 1. Can I use a fate point to make that hit?
Absolutely.
Okay. And it ignores Heart to Wound.
You are ticking away at the clocks of fate. So it would be a triple negative, but you ignore the Heart to Wound because of Spirit, so it's only a double negative.
Actually, I'm so sorry. I will take back that fate point because I harvested the chi of Margaret. That gave me a +1. That made it just hit.
So would be a triple negative, but it's only a double negative because of Spirit. Which means that it is minor damage.
So I will, as I shoot this one, I'll be, this was for Margaret! As I shoot that one, and that's 3 damage.
I think you dropped a card, but I'll find it later. Hopefully it wasn't a good one. 3 damage brings it to a -5, and that was minor, so this is a minor injury. But that's a total of 15, which brings it up to a moderate. Moderate, that's a total of a 16, which brings it up to a severe. And a 13 brings it up to an 18. He's now bleeding out. You were 3 away from insta-giving this thing.
And for my last AP, I will do the same thing. Now this time, I go from my back pocket and I use the Soul Stone containing our good friend's soul and casting the same spell, and using a Soul Stone does something, which I will say. in a second. I get a positive flip to the casting duel.
All right. Positive flip. That's 2 of masks or a 5 of tomes.
I will also be using my fate point to make that hit.
So it's a double negative twist for damage again, which is minus.
Would it be because it's a positive to the duel? Wouldn't that be to the attack and the damage?
So it's only a single negative.
Yes.
Which is moderate. That's a 6.
Which will be 5 damage.
5. So that's a negative 10. And for a moderate duel, 1. So it's an 11 on the moderate chart, which means it's deep tissue damage. Any critical effects against this character have their modified CAR value increased by 2. So he counts as having, he counts at negative 14.
Okay.
It's just ripped into this thing. The portal pulling away its magical defenses, just leaving it bare to just get torn apart by your magics. I think that brings
And
us...
I'll whisper. Sorry, I'll just whisper to myself, that was for you, Margaret and Dwayne.
Brings us to Thomas. You see Ross ripping into this thing. You see Maeve getting just cooked at the center of that portal. And of course, Margaret joining Dwayne in the afterlife. Maeve, you're still alive. At the top of your turn, you are going to take 2 points of unblockable damage.
Okay.
What's your negative?
Negative 8.
Negative 8. That's
if I can get up and move.
Is that at the top of your turn? So that's 9, which takes you to a 17, which means
Plus 2 from immune protection.
that wouldn't count for the critical chart.
Oh, okay.
Which brings it to moderate. A 13 brings it to a 21, which makes it a severe. And a 9 of rams plus 8 makes it a 17. You have the bleeding out 3 condition.
Cool.
As you are burning to death, your life is ebbing away.
I'm surprised that even though I'm burning, it's not cauterizing. All right.
It's
I'm
hellfire.
still conscious. Am I
You're
still
still
conscious?
conscious.
Hey,
Somehow.
cool. I'm gonna back the fuck out of that portal.
You are also Nephilim.
So I'm getting pulled.
You are getting
I can't.
pulled.
I can't even. All right. Cool.
You certainly could try to counterspell the effect off of you.
Okay. I would love to try that.
What's your AV?
3.
3. That's an 11 of masks for a 14. That's a success.
I backed the fuck out of the portal.
You're gonna take a disengaging strike against you.
I don't care.
What's your defense?
4.
4. That's 5 of rams for a total of a 9. You're going nowhere.
No. I'm gonna. Hang on. I'll cheat with a 7. Makes it an 11.
Oh, it's TN of 18.
Oh, well then never mind. I won't cheat. Jesus. Okay, I'm not going anywhere then. Fuck.
Just following Dwayne's hand motions, you just snap that cord that's keeping you locked to it. Start to turn and run, and just feel one massive hand just slap down on you. And in that Nephilim language, no, little one, you're coming with me.
Just without turning around, double birds.
You still have an action.
I'm gonna try and run again if I can.
Yeah.
Does he get another one, or do I get to move without him slapping me?
I believe he gets one. That's a great
Because
question.
if he can only do it once, I get out.
That is a fantastic question. Engaging strike. See melee attacks, page 298.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Um, when, when an enemy that is well engaged, the character may not make ranged attacks, and if she attempts to take a walk or run action that would cause her to leave an enemy's engagement range, the enemy can make a special disengaging strike to prevent her from moving. To make a strike, the character makes a single melee attack against the target attempting to leave her range. If this attack hits, it deals no damage, for the target's walk or run action is cancelled, and the AP is lost. It says nothing about doing it once.
Yay. I'm still gonna try.
Still gonna just try to shrug out of it.
I'm gonna try and shrug it. Yeah.
That's 10 of masks. I still don't think that's gonna bring you up to an 18.
14. No, it's 14.
Other hand just comes slamming
So
down.
Yeah. He's got me by the shoulders.
That brings up to his turn. He immediately
no.
gets pulled the rest of the way and is going to take the damage, which means that he is a negative 18 health.
If he goes unconscious, does he let go of me?
Yes, absolutely he would. Negative 18, it automatically counts as a minor, but the first one will bring it to a moderate, second one will bring it up to a severe, and the third one is going to make it a total of a 22, which I believe tops out the severe critical chart. Severe critical charts. A 21 or more. Only chunks of bone and meat remain. As this thing, still trying to reach out and slam its claws into you, just gets burned to ash and dust until there is nothing left. The cracks underneath the fin start to seal. The fog starts to recede. Oops, that's the wrong song. That's the correct song.
Does any of his blood heal me?
You would be in the order of desiccation.
I didn't know if it mattered when he died. Like, yeah. I'm scrambling for any hit points here. That's the only reason I asked.
I know. Thomas and Ross, two of you see the battlefield starting to clear. The Nephilim fall back, and the very first rays of sun in what feels like forever start shining through.
You did some.
Well, I wasn't expecting all of this today.
Yeah? What were you expecting, Ross? Picnic?
Wasn't expecting two of our party to die from that fucking thing. You heartless dick. Two good people died
A lot
to
of people
cage that
died.
thing back, and all you have to say
A
is
lot
a
of people
pun or a joke.
died. A lot of
You
people
knew these
died.
people. We've been working with these people, and that's all you have to say?
What were you doing on that rock, Ross?
You're going back to that shit?
What were you doing on that rock?
I don't know. Someone brought me there. I was knocked out. I was in the guild hall.
You know who?
Don't you fucking think I'd tell you if I knew?
I don't know. Would you?
You're very, very, very special is the word I'm going to use here to be polite. As I just stopped talking to him and walked towards Maeve.
Wait, Maeve's like trying to crawl towards you right now.
Ross.
Probably half in shock.
Ross, there's a small battalion of guild mages led by Lady Justice marching towards you.
I ignore it and just walk towards Maeve.
Maeve is burnt, bleeding out.
I'm still conscious though, right?
You are conscious, in immense amount of pain.
Yeah. I can't, Ross. I can't stop this bleeding. It won't stop.
Oh God. Can I attempt a doctor?
Absolutely.
Alright.
What's your AV?
8.
8.
No.
Well,
Fuck.
that's how that went.
That's what happened last time to me too. This is the second time I get a black joker for a doctor roll.
Can I try casting heal on myself?
As you start trying to do some good, but it's burnt flesh and tissue that you are just trying to patch up, but there's no patching up this.
I'm just trying to stop the bleeding at this point, but if it's not going to do it, then that's fine.
What's your casting AV?
2.
2. That's one of crows.
Okay, I am going to cheat with a 5 of rams.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the 2 is the 7, which is what is needed to activate. So if I get minimum, I heal 1, which will remove bleeding by 1. So
I believe you need to hit positive.
You have to hit positives to even remove
bleeding.
it. All right. Well, I'm at -7. If that makes any difference.
Bleeding will jump up to bleeding 5.
Uh-huh.
Thomas.
Don't you have to do a flip for that heal though?
He did.
You did. Okay, sorry.
Well, I cheated to get the TN to cast.
Yeah, then you have to do
So
a
it would
flip.
be a
It's like a damage.
Oh,
you have to do
my
a
bad.
second flip.
My bad.
So it would be a double negative, which would be 1.
Okay.
Because it would be minor, which I assume is 1.
Yeah, that's 1.
Thomas, you can see Ross just trying to do something as Maeve is just slowly bleeding to death.
I also start walking over slowly. Stows the one empty gun and flicks open the barrel to see 3 rounds still left in the second gun. Is Lady Justice and they're still heading over, right? Are they nearby or?
They are slowly marching as the entire squad is just starting this enchanting ward as they're going, causing these rifts that the Nephilim have been coming through to seal.
Not gonna be able to help her like this, Nelson. We need to get her back to the guild.
All
They're
right.
not gonna like what they find.
I literally don't know what to do here. And Maeve literally can't stand up, right?
Mm-mm.
So be on some healer with less scruples.
All right. Well, we need to take her out of here.
Where?
Do we see this group coming up to Ross? I'm gonna look at both of you and go, I don't think they're gonna let us leave.
No.
And she just nods towards that huge group of people.
You're bleeding 7.
Yeah, I'm.
Wait, fuck. I wouldn't do anything.
Can I try and doctor myself?
You can.
I'll try it.
It's a
I'll
T-
aid.
It's a TN of 27.
Yeah, it's damn near impossible. Fuck. Because I have a +5, but with the assist, it's what, +6?
You got a +3 from me.
So +9. It's still not, even with max, it's not gonna do it. I need a red joker.
I'll give you a double positive flip, and your highest was an 8 of crows.
I can't go higher than that.
Bleeding 8.
I'll make the hard call, Nelson. Don't know what they're gonna do to you.
What do you want to do, Maeve?
Considering if I even ask her for help, she'll probably just shoot me anyway. I can beg, but you know me. I don't beg.
You want to die on your knees, or you want to die shooting?
Why would I attack anybody? I'd rather try and fight whatever's still in town, but I won't get 3 steps out of this graveyard, and you know it. Unless somebody can stop this fucking claw wound.
All right, Hoop. I'm putting all of my cards on the table here.
Could I try questioning our Fate Master real quick first?
Yeah, go for it.
If I put Maeve in the box,
Does it stop time?
it removes them from reality, right? Like, I don't have that as an official thing yet, but I have my coffin on my back.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay, you send me that.
Oh,
and,
come on.
And then, sorry, Nelson, you go for it.
Well, I kind of have to wait to see how. I'm thinking like extreme right now, and so I kind of want to see like if you're gonna do something, because I'm gonna put like all my cards in, so I kind of want to see what you're gonna do first.
It would. She'd be all right in the end.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of, and this is not Maeve, this is me.
Mm-hmm.
Take me where all those Nephilim are dying. Just let me roll around in their blood. Just black blood everywhere. It's great.
Nelson. She can die a hero, or they can bring her back to wherever they're gonna study her, and they can put her with the rest of the Nephilim trash.
I'm gonna quickly message Hoop here.
Sure. You're bleeding 9, by the way.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna die here soon anyway. Because it's what, bleeding 10?
Bleeding 10.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta make a call too. Won't do it for you here. Not now.
She's barely conscious right now, dude. She's in no position to
I
make a
know.
call.
I know. But still. I'm discussing with your primary care physician as well. Or I guess your primary care mortician?
Both.
Both. And he's gonna swing the coffin off of his back and just let it sit flat next to Maeve.
I think Maeve would look at Thomas and obviously barely able to be conscious and talk about it, but I've saved you more than once from ending up like Margaret. It's your turn to pay back. Make the call, man.
That's
Out
a
of
mighty.
character-
That's
out
a
of
mighty
character, make the
juicy
call.
offer there.
Nelson.
Pull up the amulets. You can hear the whispers. Thomas, go ahead.
All right.
Nelson. Fix her.
Shut up, Thomas. I'll just look to the amulet and whisper to it. You win. Savor, and you can do it whatever you want with my soul.
Yeah. Stand there for a moment. The whispers get louder and louder until the amulet cracks and then just gets engulfed in flame. Along with Ross, who, for a moment, the whispers would be gone. Your demons of your past gone. The ghosts that have been haunting you, driving you insane, driving you to magic. This ever pursuit of power. All of it gone. And you can just think. Would you like your last words to be?
I will look to Maeve and say, you were the only friend I ever had who didn't judge me. Enjoy your life.
With that, the whispers return in force. And in just a split second, the blink of an eye, Ross is gone. Thomas, you are looking down at Maeve, and the wounds mend. The burning flesh starts to knit itself back together, and your sense of Nephilim, your ability to find it, would tell you that there's no Nephilim here. Maeve is human.
Son of a bitch. We'll wait a while till the wounds heal and just offer her a hand down.
Am I back to like full?
You were back to 0.
I'll take 0. She'll take Thomas's hand.
Citizen. Put it back up to full height. No box for you. Heaves it back around like a.
She's in shock. She just, yeah. And there's nothing of Ross left at all.
Nothing.
He made his choice. Damn good play. He's gonna twirl the last gun and just holster it.
Maeve, what's your notice, AV?
God, what is that under?
Notice is in the
Got
central
it.
column.
Got it. 0.
Well, thankfully, that's still a 10 of rams. There's a small glitter there where Ross was. A small stone,
Like a soul stone?
like a soul stone.
I'll pick it up. Do I see Margaret in the 2 pieces?
You do. By now, the guild agents have arrived by your side, Thomas and Maeve. All of them immediately swarming around that portal, re-engaging whatever ancient locks were undone tonight. With Lady Justice in all of her glory, all of just the radiant passion that just emanates from her. Looks at the two of you, takes a long look at Maeve.
I just stare back at her. I can't, like, Maeve is numb to the
Yeah.
whole thing. And instead of being scared of her like normal or wanting to like hide behind somebody like normal, she just, it's almost like she's staring through her and doesn't care.
Well, Lady Justice is blind, so she's probably doing the same.
Yeah.
She's
no, I get
more feeling than looking. And she'd eventually turn away from you with just a single word. Human. Turn towards you, Thomas. You have a day to grieve. Then you burn that grief, and you join us. We ride out tomorrow.
Understand.
She turns and marches back to the guild.
You need a hospital.
She walks over to the top part of Margaret, like doesn't even acknowledge you, just goes over to Margaret and just so I'm gonna ask this because it's chaos happens and vortex pull ensued. Is Dwayne's arm, like mechanical arm, still around?
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming that part of him did not get absorbed or anything weird.
Yeah.
Okay. How close is it to Margaret?
Probably pretty
Like,
close.
Like something I could gather?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna grab that while she's walking over towards Margaret's top half. Can't believe I'm saying that. And then she's just gonna kneel down and she's gonna lose it. She just holds Margaret's top half and just starts crying.
The sun, for as bright as it seems, is blotted out ever so slightly. A distant crack of thunder and very gentle rain starts to wash over everything, putting out fires, running down your face, washing away this grime and death and blood. And for the moment, it's just the two of you. And I think from there, we can have our epilogue. Start with Maeve. Where would you go from here? Oh, I'm sorry. First, your fate. If you ever return, The mountain frost melts your bones. The maw demands its share. Once you face the horrors sculpted from your teeth, it will be flawless. With tonight's destiny step of the maw demanding its share, you have reached your fate. What would you do from here?
If they didn't get taken for any other weird study reason, she would try and bury her friends, or what's left of them, keeping something from each of them. So she keeps the stone that Ross basically turned into. She keeps the gear that she took for her grimoires, what she keeps from Dwayne. And then, did Margaret have like fighting knucks or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah, she had like arm blades basically.
She'll she'll keep one of those. And I mean, it's gonna take her like probably a week, maybe more, and she'll never truly get over it, but enough to like get back to being herself and still being a doctor. She'll just keep doing what she does.
So you'd stay in the city walls.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more quiet of a life, but still.
Yeah. Well, she'll bounce out to some of those like outside, because she used to go out and work with some of the outside settlements to just double check like sick kids and stuff and then come back, but nothing. She has no desire to join a group like the guild or the anybody hunting anything. It's too heartless of a job. She can't do it.
You would get visited by all of the children you saved from the farmstead semi regularly. All excited to bring you, pictures that they've drawn or, arts and crafts that they've done. Of course, the image is depicting the five of you. Jump over to Thomas. Your destiny. The hunter watches you swallow maggots. You will shatter the stone, but there are dragons here. You will shatter the hourglass, and it will be the feast of ages. With tonight being a true feast of death. Where would Thomas go from here?
Only place he can go now. He's a death marshal. He has a job. And, takes a day, decompresses, gets his, suit and coat fixed. Checks his guns, gets them looked over and rides out the next day. Doesn't even look back.
That part of you that spent this eternity fighting through darkness, fighting past demons and Nephilim and undead, dying right alongside your companions. You may have walked out of the city, but that part of you will stay with them forever. Oops. Not what I wanted. Margaret, your fate. When your death rattles the door, you will lead the children through the valley. But fear the shadow cast by no man. The chime of your blunder will ring through the village. And of course, tonight's step. And you will let your blood run cold.
Yeah, it's all in the ground.
What would you say are, if Margaret could say one last thing to her friends, to her family, what would it be?
Probably something to the effect of no matter how the odds are stacked against your favor, you still have to run in and fight. You still have to run in and try.
Yep. Brings us over to Dwayne Lewis, who died protecting the people that he cared about most. I have a voice recording to send all of you. Throw that in chat. And I'm going to play it for the stream.
I guess I got a few things to say on my way out the door. I hope they hit the mark. Maeve, thank you for patching me up. I'm sorry I went and got myself too hurt before you could work your magic. Withermore, do me a favor and make sure to stay alive. If I end up with a pulse again, somebody will have to be there to take me down. Margaret, hold the line as best you can. Don't let the others get hit first. That's your job now. First one in, last one out. Ross, whether you know it or not, you are my oldest friend. No matter what comes next, I hope you'll be the one that gets to make your choice. To all of you, don't worry too much about me. I'm with the love of my life, and I had a hell of a time by your side. Just remember that the future isn't written, not until you write it in blood. So long, friends.
Just so you all know, that was recorded before we had this final session. And, oh, did that ring true? Ross. Oh, I'm sorry. Dwayne, your fate, your destiny. As you walk backwards through the knife, you will find the answer you cannot speak. For silence brings inspiration to the door. Frozen hearts crawl along the stone, and you seek the sound of your last breath. Clear that we definitely hit that destiny. And then that brings us to Jeff. Your destiny, should you choose to leave the coins behind, he will shade your tired eyes. For you must dredge the waters until the just give up their death. The end will find him in the garden, and it cackles from the locket. With tonight's destiny step, dredging your own waters until you gave up your ghosts in exchange for the life of Maeve. What would Ross's final words be?
Thank you to some for never giving up on me.
Right, everyone else called you creepy.
Creepy's a nickname, okay? Yeah.
A final thank you to those of you that saw more than a crazed old man wielding unknowable, all-powerful magics and saw the good heart underneath. But with every destiny, unfortunately, comes an end. With Maeve, the Neverborn, that part of you dying tonight. Thanks to Ross. You're reborn, Maeve, just a human girl. Margaret dying to make sure that this thing got sealed forever. Your blood being part of the catalyst to keep it away. Doing what you've done. Making sure the others stay safe. Thomas dying tonight. That humanity, that little piece of you that left caring and some would say made you weak. It lies here next to your companions. Dwayne, being the shield that he always was, died with a smile knowing that he gave you a chance to win. And Ross, giving up the only thing that he's known for so long as he can remember, to save his one true friend. And with that, I'm going to say thank you to everyone that came to support us each and every stream. We love you and appreciate you so much. Thank you to this amazing cast that we had. We did it, y'all.
Oh my god.
We did it.
No,
It's gonna be okay.
it's not. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, Thomas and Maeve can come back, and the next time we play the game,
Yeah, they can both be NPCs.
be NPCs.
I do want to give you all one more chance to tell the people who you are, and if you're working on any projects people can check out, where they can find it. We will start right to left, starting with Robin.
I love you. Thank you. Hi, I'm Robin. Ginger Brigade on Twitch and Ginger_Brigade on Twitter. I apologize if I sound stuffy because I cry, because that happens. I played Maeve, the now human doctor. Hooray. I am more of a Twitch streamer for video games. I started doing more of the TTRPG stuff with Lost Caravan, but you can catch me over at my channel on Thursdays, 7:30 Eastern Standard. This week we are playing Vampire Survivors. So if you've never seen it played, or if you're interested in that 1632-bit graphic side scroller-esque, come over and hang out and probably watch me get super frustrated. It'll be great. It's actually a really fun game. Really good music, really good, just overall fun.
Yeah.
Next time you'll see my smiling face on this place, maybe smiling, maybe not. Will be the 31st of January playing our session of Locust, which is a horror TTRPG. So come out and see that as well. Other than that, I lurk in the Discord. Join the Discord. Hang out with us. We're crazy people.
Yeah, can confirm.
Nah.
What the heck?
Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckalot. In case you forgot, I was Margaret Scott, the Scrapper, in this wild ride that is Through the Breach. You can find me on all of the social medias at Sir Heckalot, including Twitch, Itch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr. I'm wherever there's internet, just search that and you'll probably find me. In terms of the TTRPG space, you can find me back here tomorrow and every other Wednesday for Icon. You can find me on Dat Magic Juice's channel, /Nat20. We're kind of moving between channels right now for All Hail the Queen, a Tyranny of Dragons campaign, every other Thursday. On Neon Lights Roleplay, you can sometimes find me for Cold Hands, Warm Hearts every other Friday. And then on every Saturday for like the next 2 months or so, you can find me on Indoor Adventures playing the 1986 Ghostbusters RPG. We had our premiere last week and it was so fun.
Yeah.
I am so excited to see where this is going to go. It's very, very good. And then, yeah, everything other than Icon back here you can find me for is Clue on the 16th. I'm playing Colonel Sanders. Or not Sanders. Oh, no! Colonel Mustard, not
Colonel
Sanders!
Mustard.
Not back! Not back! He's not
You
back!
you
Colonel
have
Sanders
the
is not
outfit.
back.
You have
Now you
the
gotta
outfit.
wear the outfit.
And
You
I'm
gotta
going
wear
to be
the
using
outfit.
part of it for Colonel Mustard, though. Because I need facial hair. But, other than that, you can find me for Thirsty Smart Lesbians later this month. Like we said in the beginning, check out the YouTube channel, check out the website, all of that good stuff. Let's take it on over to Turk.
20-sided
me.
gaming. Thank you so much for the raid. We cried a little tonight, but you did catch us on our outros. Still, we heckin' appreciate it, and we'll send you somewhere good. We promise.
Yeah, so hey everybody, I am Turk, or Turk extended to the places where those names matter and are stolen by Fae. Of course, playing Thomas Withermore, everyone's least favorite. And also the one with the big guns. Good time. A lot of guns. Anyway, if you want to see more of me, of course, tomorrow, Icon, I'll be there with my explosives. And my gruff voice and my excellent internal monologue that I like a whole bunch. Beyond that, I'll be over on Neon Lights with Hoop on Friday the 13th, which will certainly not curse anything, to play some Frozen Rain, which is, of course, a Lancer game working with the Sleeping Above a Frozen Crown scenario, which has, of course, been incredible, and, you know, the campaign's been a dream. And Sundays, of course, here playing Lancer and you know, Macromancers. It's getting spicy, getting real spicy. Then more to come. Tales from a Loop on the 25th. Hometown Holidays on Hometown Hallmark on the 26th. It's That'll be a time. It's like, what's it called? What are they called? Like Monster of the Week, but with Hallmark movies. It's incredible.
Feel good movie of the week.
Yeah, well, like, you know, except it's all gushy, romantic Hallmark stuff. It'll be great. Everyone's gonna be flirting. It'll be wonderful. And with plenty more cool stuff happening in February, so keep it locked. And, you know, support everything you see on your screen here. They're all incredible. But talking too long, take it away. Oh, for me, just for me. Anywhere.
Just from you. Over to Jeff.
Hey, I'm Jeff. I was playing Ross. I'm not saying creepy anymore. Nelson. This game is fucking amazing, man.
Mhm.
I love playing with all of you. I'm just gonna reiterate that it was fucking amazing. I don't play a whole lot of things, but I'm pretty happy that we're gonna start a P2E campaign every other week, starting on the 21st of January, hosted by Jujubee. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So on Saturdays, 6 Mountain Time, I think. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Excited.
Very excited. Jujubee is a fantastic DM, just a fantastic person. It's going to be an amazing game. I'm Andrew, your Games Master your Fate Master for the evening. I had the extreme pleasure of putting all of these wonderful people through horrible torture and bloodshed and demons, and you know, we came out the other side. Some of us more intact than others. But if you like what we do casting calls each and every month. You can join our Discord. Link is down below, that big old button that says Discord. It's where we hang out, where we post casting calls, post our schedules, and generally just be giant nerds. And even if you don't want to roll some dice with us, we just love to hang out with you. So come hang out. But other than that, join us for our charity stream starting the 16th, running up to the 26th. Each stream, we are going to be giving away tons of stuff. We literally have more stuff than we were planning to even give away. So we're just we're literally just trying to shove all these prizes out the door. Come hang out, come donate to amazing cause. We're supporting the Trevor Project, and have some fun with us. I'm gonna throw a raid over to the Knights of Silvermoon, who have been just amazing friends to us. A bunch of very talented streamers. So yeah, I'll throw that out. And of course, as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.